All right, so I have to start going to team lifts again. So I'm going to be starting to do like back buys, chest tries, so push pull days more, and then shoulder day. So I'll do chest tries on one day, back buys another day, and then shoulders another day. So kind of just like a 3-day split for the week. I'll probably get them in twice a week, but since I'm doing team lifts again, which is 3 times a week at 6 a.m., I'm going to try to limit myself at the amount of workouts I get, because now I'm going to have PT, morning lift, practice, which I have to do PT things at and do stuff at, and then my own lift. So that's kind of 4 different types of exercises that I'm going to have to be juggling. So I just got to try to limit myself more. It'll be easier to take rest days now that I'm like busy again. So that's fine. But yeah, we'll see. I'm also going to tilt this camera up. I just put my AirPod case under the front thing so it tilts up. So you guys can maybe see me doing pull-ups. Yep, there we go. Again, warm-up for pull-ups is 10-10, 10-10, 8-8, 8-8, 6-6, 6-6. So I'm just gonna leave it on for the whole time. You guys can just see me do this. Try not to take as big a breaks as usual, but I'll gas out. Alright, so it's first 10-10. You guys can probably tell a pretty common trend with me is I wear a pump cover and I take it off excessively quick. Especially with one like this because it's so hot in here. So I'm probably going to take it off after that set. But at the same time, I'm not like a big pump cover guy. I just kind of feel awkward walking around campus with a stringer or a tank top. I just feel like a douche. Which I mean, if you're small, you can wear a tank top and it's normal, but it's like the same thing as if you're fat, people are cool with you having your shirt off. If you're not, you have your shirt off, you're a douchebag. So there's that little bit of hypocrisy I have to deal with, which I could just be making it up in my head because people do goofy shit, but I'm a guy that can take shit, I don't care. I just feel like it might make it awkward for people to walk around with the stringer that I have under this. So I cover up when I'm not actually lifting. Alright, next set. I already feel myself gassing out. Alright, there's my 2 10-10s. My music is way too loud in my ears, but that's a good thing. Let me take this thing off. I'm overheating. I'm getting tired. Can't be having that. I have class after this, so gotta be considerate of other people. Don't want to go and smoke a freaking zoo. Alright. And you guys get to see my immaculate shape. Kind of. See, now whenever I take something off, I have to check for do a little nipple check. As I get bigger, these shirts get harder to maintain. But I don't buy my own clothes, and I don't ask for clothes often, so I wear the same shit. Except for Adam Kemp's on my wrestling team, one of the guys owns like a thrift. He owns like, he goes on Dexter Lawn. If you're from Cal Poly, go to Dexter Lawn. You see Adam Kemp, he's the black guy. Tell him Lucas sent you. I buy a lot of clothes from him. Not like, I do punk covers. That was from him. I got that. Hella cheap. I just buy the really big stuff that sits there forever and nobody buys it because nobody can fit in it. And it doesn't fit me either, but it's just a good punk cover. Like that. That thing's absolutely massive, but it's cool. I like the color. The front reminds me of like a kid's book, so I liked it, bought it. All of my jeans are from Adam Kemp, by the way. It's he owns Thrifty Beaches. That's what's cool. All right, next step 8 name. Maybe for the next 3 sets, I'll put the camera behind me so you guys can see my back. Might be hard to angle it where you guys can see, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll actually pause the video and move it and see what happens. All right, you guys can see a little bit here, so I'll do my second 8/8. Camera might fall, but it should be fine. Fuck. It's getting exhausting. But it's because I'm not taking as long of breaks because I don't want my video to be an hour long, even though it will still manage to be that long. Hopefully it looks good. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. I'll just leave it in that spot. But I think you guys can see up to the handlebars, so you should be able to see my back. Pretty much all of it. Now I just have two sets of 6 and 6. I had, as a comms major, this is something that happens a lot. Instead of having class today, our teacher gives us the day to work on a project, and it's like meet with your group if you want. So we just went to our class during class time, and I met with 4 of the people in that group. And we basically just bullshit before this class. Didn't actually, I mean, we said who would do what parts, things like that, but my section of my group didn't work on our piece too much, but it's because we realized it's only 500 words, and I can bust out 500 words at home in 30 minutes with the right music on. Which I'll probably do tonight or tomorrow. Let's do Sunday. Today's Tuesday, so I got time to procrastinate it. Procrastination makes you work harder, also, by the way. But it also makes you stress, so don't do it if you're not a real OG. My arms are dying. My arms are dying, but I feel pretty good. My back feels massive. This is the first thing. I'll probably only do 3 other things of back instead of doing 4 and this. And then I'll do 3 things of buys. Yeah, it should be solid. I think a class at 2, so this, I got about hour 45 to make sure I can get back to the locker room to make a shake, drink it, and then walk all the way to class. It should be fine though. I also might run out of space filming this video, but I'm not sure. That's kind of difficult because the only thing holding me up there is my fingers and not my whole hand. But yeah, so that's my 10-10, 10-10, 8-8, 8-8, 6-6. It's the warm up for back. Now I'll go do my actual back lifts. All right, so to be completely honest, this was the thing I was going to cut out, but it's the only thing that's open. So I'm going to do seated pulleys, probably seated pulleys, and then lat pull downs on the machine. Side resistance for the plate loaded machine, not like an actual machine. 4 sets on everything, 12 reps. Start with 70.
I'm like, okay, I'm catch that. But I think after yours, I want to try like.
Alright. Again, I'll probably start doing a thing if it's not changing, like if the lift's not changing much. I'll just do 2 sets. Show you guys 2 sets and then cut the video to the next thing. 2 sets. Just because, again, I don't have space, so I gotta wait till I can figure it out, maybe get a camera. Figure out a way to just store things better. Because I can't manage 4 or 5 hour-long videos on my phone. To those of you that have been commenting, thank you so much. It means a lot when I see people comment and I'm actually helping people. Or liking, listening to me, things like that. Other people DMing me, which is totally fine. You don't have to comment. You don't have to like. You don't want to. If you want to just DM me and things like that, that's totally good too. My Instagram's the same as my YouTube. It's Bulletproof Chest. Any tips, anything you need, I'll let you know. I'm not big enough to ignore people's DMs, so yeah. That's it. I might go up next set to 80 and this set after that to 90, but it's going to be the same thing. Try to hit 12 reps. There's not much to this exercise. I mean, it's just, you just pull it. Sometimes I try to, I feel like when I roll I can't sit as far back and do this as much because of my hip, but I used to kind of like roll forward. It felt like it would stretch my lat out. And then when I pull it, I'm trying to like tuck my elbows. I don't want to be flared out too much. But I honestly am not a huge fan of this exercise. but I know it works. And I feel it a little bit, just not as much as other things. But yeah, another thing you can do that I'm not going to be doing right now, it's not going to be in my videos for a little bit. Maybe I might try it next week on a Smith machine, but bent over rows. You do sets of 10 to 12. On a Smith machine, it's a lot easier because you don't have to worry about the path. You're not gonna like. What happens is when you do a free weight, you just do a bar. Like I feel like at least for me, I use a lot of my lower back because it's kind of awkward to hold. Let's say 185 pounds or more. Hold it in a correct spot to work just your back and be leaning over. Whereas with the Smith machine, it's going to have that perfect bar path for you, and you don't have to worry about engaging your lower back or your legs or anything. You're just using your back. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the next. While you're using this.
No, I was going, how many sets you got left in this?
This is my first set, but you can totally hop in if you want. If you want to hop in, you're totally welcome to.
For sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
for sure. Yeah, no problem. All right, so my camera's blocking a machine that nobody uses, so I don't like that it's at this spot, but if I need to move it, I'll move it. Again, this is my favorite back exercise. Grab this for stability, chest forward, pull it down. I tuck my elbow behind my lap. Twelve reps each one. If you don't feel it, go lighter. Remember, like I said in my last video, kind of feel it out. This is a machine you can go light and still feel it. It'll be solid. Pausing the camera in between. That being said, if someone needs the machine that you're on, don't be afraid to just say, I mean, like, honestly, it makes me work faster too, so it's better. That's why I'm not going to be talking between sets, but I'm only showing 2 sets exercise. I'm going to stay at this weight, the plate 25 and a 10, and then my next 2 sets, I'm going to go to just 2 plates, so I just add a 10 on each side. Yeah, this is my favorite exercise. I feel like I feel it the most here. I kind of lost my pump already because I had to take a shit. I was in there for a while. But yeah, it's normal. You kind of try to flex your lat as you're doing it the whole time too. Like I don't like to come all the way extended here. At least maybe a couple reps I do. But for the most part, I try to come up to here and bring down. And it feels like my lat is flexed the whole time. Oh, well.
I'm trying for like 90 at a time.
Alright. You want to play it on again?
Are you going to change the weight for the next set?
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 plates. 5. Alright. So that's what it looks like when you're superset with someone. Super quick and easy. See, like there, I'll just take a plate and a 25 off. He's doing the chest side, I'm doing the back side, so it's perfectly fine. Most of the time they do the same way as you do this, so I mean, it's not a big deal. But yeah, so almost done with back. I got one more thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do lat pull downs. That kind of this not the same seated row, but a different seated row machine, single arm. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. It's kind of an awkward position because I don't want to get in people's way. might still be in people's way a little bit, but there's definitely room. I think it'll be good. But hopefully the camera angle is still pretty decent for you guys.
No, I was going like this.
Should be solid.
So I was like, he takes that same weight and was
Low.
like, alright. It's like, okay.
I'm saying, how do you start? Like, I've never folded an arm there. Your shoulders are attached to your arm.
So on lat pull-downs, there's a couple different ways that you can do it that I think are really good. I think the old Arnold Schwarzenegger hitching way is totally acceptable. It's what my dad does, it's what I grew up on. And it's kind of hard for me to do because of my hip. But I'll kind of just show you guys a prep. This is what I do on days I just want to go heavier and float around. I don't feel it in my back as much, but I know it's working really well. Basically, you're just shooting, going heavy. So I would probably put the stack on and go like this.
Oh yeah, so it's different for everyone.
Basically, lean, far back, pull into my chest. I did basically full set because that actually felt really good. The other way is the way I did it my first set, where I'm staying like a little bit lean back, and I'm super strict, just up and down. On those, I'm usually a little bit lighter, and I'm trying to do slower reps. Try to get time under tension. It just feels like I'm exhausting just my back more instead of just pumping my arms and my arms getting tired. Other than that, it's lat pull downs. They're pretty self-explanatory. Pretty simple workout, but I don't lean forward, obviously. And I don't know, the only thing I can say that I give advice for is that you can cheat on these exercises, and it's actually beneficial. It just depends on if you want to go heavy or light. If you go light, do the strict set I did first. If you want to go heavy, do the other set. Do the Arnold way. Alright, so I'm thinking you guys can see my face here. I'm hoping as well. Actually, I'm going to put you back over here so you guys can see my arm. Unless it's a dumbbell, hopefully. I don't know. So, usually I superset on biceps, but it's packed again. So, I mean, it's not terribly packed, but the thing I want to superset with is taken. And I would also feel bad supersetting with a packed gym like this. So, I'm going to do 2 sets of biceps for you guys. I'll show my first set and then my little double set thing I do. And yeah, I'll probably just do 2 things for buys. I'll just go really hard. Here we go.
They told us it might make you choose like a roommate. Yeah, they said early in the short year, they don't know.
Alright, so I try to do 16 to 20 reps, which is 8 to 10 on each arm. It's more just my hands and my forearms get tired for holding it too long, which honestly I might need to go heavier, which 55s, that just sounds hella intimidating, but I might have to do it. I'll stop it, do another set, and I'll show you guys my 8, 8. I either do 8, 8, 8, or 6, 6, depending on how tired I am. I might grab 55s and see how that feels, and then for those last 2 sets, drop back down to 50. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push through it. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go grab the 55s, do a normal bicep curl set, and see if I can do it with my other one. If not, worst case, I'll drop down to 50, maybe 45 if I'm too tired, but I'm gonna get these sets and reps in for sure. All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys this set as well of me trying to do 55s. I don't think I've ever tried 55s before, so this is the first. I wish I had good music here. Remember to tuck your pinkies in at the top. I lost count. I hitched on those last few reps. I'd like to think I did 8 or 9 on each arm there, but I honestly have no clue. I want to say I lost track at 6 each arm, maybe 5 each arm. I don't know. We'll see. I've noticed I've said that a lot. I noticed when I rewatch some of these parts, I say a lot of the same thing. I say we'll see. I say a lot. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll see. That's what I say a lot. Repeating a lot of the same phrases. I don't think I do that in a normal conversation, but we'll see. I'll wait and I'll take a big break, show you guys the next set. I'm doing the 2 sets in one for 2 sets. All right, I'm gonna do it with the 55s. See how far I can get. I'm gonna try to do 6 reps here and then 6 reps here in one set, maybe 8-8. It's 50s. It's even harder than 8-8. So we'll see. The rule is you just don't put the weights down. Second half, she just messes with one. Fuck. I shouldn't have done that. These you just throw them. Realistically, you're not going to get the second half right. If you do, you're not going to do it in perfect form. If you do, you need to go up in weight, because there's no way I should be able to do this for 8 to 10 and struggle, and then grab them and do 16 reps here. These, of course, are easier. Hammer curls are definitely easier than normal curls, but not that much easier, especially after you just did them for 8 or 6. And the rule is, once you've done 8, or if you do 6 on the first, you can do 8 on the second. No, you have to motivate yourself. So if you do 6 on the first, you have to do 6 on the second. And if you do 8 on the first, you have to do 8 on the first, no matter what. And don't drop the weights. I've been sitting here before, holding the weights, barely get 1 rep up, put it back down, and I gotta do that 8. And it's brutal, but that's the point. That's why now it's kind of got to the point where I can blow through it. Just because I do this all the time. I have another set of this, but I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll meet you guys on the next exercise, just so this video is not like excessively long. Also, sorry I'm not talking about random stuff as much in this video, or maybe you like that, let me know. But I can tell some people are like trying to get out of the camera and things like that. I don't know if they're doing it because they think I don't want them in it, or if they don't want to be in it, so I'm just going to turn it off. Keep it on as least as possible. Might be in frame.
We're gonna check it.
Might be. So like if I'm doing it here.
I can't see your feet, but I can see.
But
the top
like
of
can
your
you
head.
see, like can you see all the way down my hands?
If anything, I can plan maybe higher. Yeah, I can see your hands perfectly.
You see my hands?
Yeah, they're
okay,
right on
you can
frame.
see my head?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect then. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you.
I don't know.
Perfect.
I just couldn't see your shoes is all.
What was that?
I just couldn't see your shoes is all.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want them to be able to see like the exercise I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Alright, so I'm in frame. This is just 4 sets of 12. Usually I superset, so I'll do the bicep curls with dumbbells, immediately hop to this, and I take a really long break, like a 4 or 5 minute break, and then I repeat the process and I do 4 dumbbells. I usually only do a 25 though, because I'm supersetting, so we'll see how this 35 goes. My music's not on. Alright, so on these, there's different ways I can go about it. Sometimes I lean over and I just kind of do super minimal motion. Sometimes I do the whole thing. And then sometimes I do like that, where it's almost like hips to chest, where I'm just kind of elbows in the same spot, tucked, and just going. Really, this is all I need. This, like this is gonna exhaust everything. This is just gonna pack right just your biceps. I learned this lift from Cali Muscles when I was very young. I didn't start doing it until I think my senior year of high school, which I didn't have biceps until my senior year of high school. So I equate my biceps getting bigger to this specifically. And when you do dumbbell curls, actually turning your wrists in. There's a lot of people when they do them, they're kind of like do here. This isn't working. You're still basically just doing this. You have to turn as you start.
My bad, forget. I was doing that workout.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have to like turn my hands. Obviously, I don't have to hold the weights here and come like this. That's why the bar kind of is good for some people, because they can't turn their hand and come up. But it should be like right when I start coming up, I should be turning my hand. I shouldn't wait until I come up here and turn it. This isn't. I'm not getting nearly as much as if I'm turning it here and coming up. Like I want to be a full bicep curl with my hand turned. These, my hands are narrow. They're turned in this way. That's why it's a more compact bicep curl. Again, I'm just going to show 2 sets. Bicep curls are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, your hammer strengths, your straight up and down. Do the other ones. Keep your pinky up. That's what I'm saying when I'm saying tuck your pinky up. Push your thumb out, your pinky up. These, just rep it out. Honestly, you can go to failure. Especially if I'm supersetting, I do this to failure. Always dropping my AirPods. Get the music on this part of our brand. Should move up a little bit on this thing. I can get a little bit of hip if I want. you should know you've had a good bicep day when later in the day, anytime you bend your arms, they cramp and this muscle holds your arm together. That's how I know I hit biceps good. And you can get that with just 2 exercises, 3 maybe if you need. For the most part, just 2 exercises. So that's gonna be the end of the video. I might video later making my shake, but I got class in like 20 minutes, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably just do a quick recap, drink a protein shake. I'll do 2 more sets on these, and I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, so I don't really have time to go downstairs and get a flexing video or anything, so I'm just gonna do a little something right here. You guys can see, I mean, my lats are no longer pumped. As you can tell, I don't really know how to flex. I was trying to do vacuum. I wasn't really focusing on the rest of it, but I have no idea how to do vacuum. But like I said earlier, I got class and now in 5 minutes I gotta walk across campus. So 2 scoops of protein powder. I'm gonna walk into the training room like an absolute madman, fill up my water and chug it. So sad that you guys don't get to see me chug my shake today, but just know I'm drinking it. And then I got this little electric light drink mix because coaches are probably gonna, or I'm gonna try to do a little bit of stuff at practice today. Of course not wrestling, that's another 5 months away minimum. I'll be doing, it's like a single leg, like touch my foot to the floor. So like I do like almost like I'm squatting like that much on one leg. A little bit of glute, like glute bridges, things like that. That's pretty much all I can do right now. But yeah, that was my back and bi day. I did my pull-ups, so it was 10-10, 8-8, or 10-10, 10-10, 8-8, 8-8, 6-6, 6-6 on pull-ups. And I did lat pull-downs, 4 sets of 12, seated pulleys, 4 sets of 12, and then, I don't even know what these are called. Ooh, these, 12 each arm, 4 sets. And then on the bis, I did 2 sets of 10 each arm, alternating dumbbell curls. And then I did the 2 sets of 8, 8, and I went heavier than ever. I went 55s. So try to go a little bit heavier next time. And finished it off with basically to failure, easy curl, narrow grip. Narrow grip. My voice cracked there. But yeah, that's my back and bi day. Took a rest day yesterday. Not sure what I'm hitting tomorrow. Maybe chest and tries. Oh no, I'll do shoulders tomorrow, and then chest and tries the next day. Maybe I'll have to take a break in between. I'm on a 3-day split now. As I said earlier in the video, I don't gotta repeat it. See you guys next time.